Good morning, Cancer. Engines are running. What's going on for you this week? I tell you what, the energy is getting a bit sexy in here today. Cancer, Cancer, you dark horses, you. What are you up to? Okay, so first thing that I've got on my notes is, if you want to skip all my intuitive messages at the beginning of the reading and jump straight to the cards, there's a timestamp in the description box below. You can hit that and it'll jump straight to the card reading if you're short on time. But I do get a lot of feedback that people get a lot from the intuitive messages. They really resonate with people. So there may be something here for you. Take it or leave it. So I went for a walk yesterday morning after dropping the kids off from school. Actually, no, the day before I went for a walk and I hadn't seen any cats. I really like cats. If I see cats when I'm out for a walk, I always like to say hello if I don't look too crazy. If there's not too many people around, I like to go and say hello to the cats. So there was a cat on a wall and he kind of looked a bit suspicious of me, but I won him over, I went over there with my and this cat came over to me and I said hello to it and went on my way. But I think that had an effect, right? And I'll get to the effect in a minute. But when I went for a walk yesterday, I saw 4 cats. So I went from seeing hardly any cats for ages on my walks to seeing loads and loads of birds, no cats, to all of a sudden seeing like 4 cats. Like, cats were everywhere. So the first one let me stroke it, a bit timid, let me stroke it. The second one was very, very affectionate. The third one I'd already kind of walked past, so I missed the opportunity to stroke it. I could have gone back to it, but then I would have looked pure crazy, right? But the missed opportunity is key. And then the 4th cat ran away. So this, to me, what I was getting was potentially it could be relationships in your life. Possibly for some of you. So like maybe you've had 4 relationships. One was a bit timid, a bit nervous. Maybe that was like your first relationship. Second one was very, very affectionate. Third one was a missed opportunity. 4th one ran away. Possibly for some of you. I don't know. It either resonates or it doesn't. It may apply to you in a different way. If you take it sort of metaphorically, it might fit somehow in your life. They were all either black or black and white cats as well. So I don't know if that's meaningful in any sort of way for you. I associate black with kind of shadow energy or kind of spirituality. Black and white I associate with yin yang being quite balanced. But as I was just about to... I saw 2 M's as well. After I saw the 4th cat... No, between seeing the 3rd and the 4th cat, I saw 2 M's. There was a piece of confetti on the pavement, silver confetti in the shape of an M. And then there was like... I was thinking, is that a sign? And then I saw like a piece of like... almost like a shred of paper, but it crumpled into an M shape. So it was like confirming, yeah, that first M was a sign. M, confetti, marriage, possibly? Are you by any chance... connecting with a Pisces? Spoilers. Don't go and watch their reading if you don't want a surprise. Or if you do want a surprise, don't go and watch their reading. Spoilers. So as I was finishing my walk and approaching the house, What Goes Around Comes Around by Justin Timberlake came on. And they were drawing my attention to the cat. I stroked the cat on the wall. I made the effort with that cat, and then I saw 4 more cats. So it was like, because I'd made an effort with one, the universe gave me 4 more. What goes around comes around. It's something to do with like karma, what you invite in, what you open the door to, you get more of, something like this. So then I got a series of other songs that kind of came through, either intuitively or I heard them and they seemed relevant. So mature warning for the next one. I've got Sex Is On Everyone's Tongue by Alisha's Attic. Then I got Fly... This is interesting, right? I had a nap yesterday and these were the 2 songs that I woke up with. I got Fly Like a Bird by Nelly Furtado, and then I got... have I not wrote it down? Is it The Best Thing by Savage Garden? I've wrote it down twice. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's right, but it's weird that I wrote it down twice. It must have come back. It must have come back when I was sleeping and I woke up and wrote it down again. So, okay, the best thing by Savage Garden must be really super duper important if I wrote it down twice without even realising. But what I'm getting from this, fly like a bird, there may be a past relationship, a previous relationship where you felt like you had to fly like a bird away from it, right? It's like, I need to be free. There's this real sense of like flying and freedom, being bird-like with this. I'm like a bird, I always fly away. I don't know where my heart is, I don't know where my soul is. So yeah, it's like somebody didn't want to be tied down, somebody didn't want to be locked into a commitment with somebody. It's like I need my freedom, that's really important to me. I feel like there's more that I need to discover. So that was like this previous relationship, but then it's like there was this other relationship that felt like a soulmate, and you're the best thing. What are the lyrics to that song now? I'm sort of running through it in my head. Never want to fly, never want to leave, never want to say what you mean to me. You're the best thing. Yeah, so it's like this person who needed this sense of freedom, who didn't excuse me, my throat's closing up. You don't want to say what you mean to me, right? When my throat closes up, that's the throat chakra, to do with speaking, communication, speaking your truth. So somebody's struggling to tell someone how they feel. You're the best thing. What is it? Never want to say what you mean to me. So it's like this person who really valued their freedom and never wanted to commit has finally fallen in love. That's what this feels like. It's like, I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. Like, it's almost like feeling this call because you weren't in the right relationship. There was another relationship somewhere else for you, which you were called to, right? You had to fly away from one so that you could land at the second. That's almost like the message that's coming through. I can't believe I wrote it down twice. I've got the word, it looks like it says Miyaj Samurai. I could see, so it was like a samurai, or like a Buddhist, or like I don't know, but he had like he was very very slim. It was cartoon. I've seen a cartoon. He was very very slim. He had a blue robe on. He was sat cross-legged on the floor. He had a very 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 long white beard and like a white hair pulled up into a ponytail. He sat cross-legged on the floor, and he had like a samurai sword, or it could have been a samurai sword, sort of out of the sheath. He had like two sections to whatever this thing was in his hand. So it could have been a samurai sword in a sheath, or like two swords, or like, I don't think it was nunchucks, they were too long, but like two things in his hands like this. But yeah, it was a cartoon image. The blue of his cloak and the white long beard seemed really relevant. Or robes, not cloak, robes. So that could resonate, could not resonate. I feel like it's like someone was watching a cartoon and I saw it, or it could have been a comic, like a comic book. It was a drawn image. Then I got, now this was interesting, this all came through this morning. I was on YouTube, and it suggested to me a song called Lazy, or a scene from a movie, I think it was, Lazy by Marilyn Monroe. Now I've never seen this before, I've never heard of it before, first time I'd ever seen it. This is interesting as well, because it relates to the next thing I've got to say. So yeah, this scene, she's very like young, like she's not young, but she's acting like a little girl. That's Marilyn Monroe's thing, right? She's like a little girl. And it's funny because you had the Emperor and the Maiden in your last reading, so it's like this little girl energy that's really flirty was coming through last time. Yeah, it's like, oh, protect me daddy, you know. Sorry guys, I can't help myself. It's just the way I'm wired. So yeah, she's acting really childlike and sort of like all kind of cute and tired and lazy and stretching and yawning, you know, like cuddling up. It's like very very, it's Marilyn Monroe energy, right? But this guy comes in and he's like, he sits down and he says, you know, Lou, you know something, Lou, I think I'm gonna marry that girl. So spoilers, you know something, Lou? I think I'm gonna marry that girl. So I don't know, whatever that is. But then I also, just as I was about to no, I'll go on to, I'll do it in order. So then I saw, I like a YouTube channel called Twins the New Trend, where it's like these two boys and they're quite young, so they haven't heard a lot of music that's kind of really, like those big hits that really mean something to older people who've grown up with them. So they're listening to these songs for the first time, things like Phil Collins and Dolly Parton, and what else have they listened to? So many songs I can't even think. Sting, I think they watched, but they watched today Radiohead's Creep, which is one of my favourite songs. It's such a passionate sort of it's like a Shadow Side song, right? I just love it. It's just brilliant song, and they were listening to that, and again, it's like this first time, right? I hadn't heard that Lazy song by Marilyn Monroe. It's like the first time. And then they were listening to this Creep song by Radiohead for the first time. But then what was interesting was I was sort of thinking about that song about Radiohead, and I got up to the line, I want you to notice when I'm not around. So the premise of this song, if you're not aware of it, is like this guy, and he's like, he thinks he's a creep. He thinks he's kind of worthless, and I think he's fallen in love, or he's very, very attracted to this very attractive girl, right? So say that the Radiohead song is singing to Marilyn Monroe, like that's the two energies. It's this one person like, I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, and then this other energy is like this very, very attractive, provocative energy. And he's sort of saying, I could never have a chance with a girl like you. I'm a creep. This is kind of what's coming through. But then they gave me, so I thought of that line, I want you to notice when I'm not around, and immediately they gave me Material World by Madonna, the video for that, and the words, I always notice. I want you to notice when I'm not around, and the reply from the Marilyn Monroe Madonna figure, I always notice. I always notice. So it's like she actually does like him. Guys, whatever this is for you. So the Material World song by Madonna, the reason why that's relevant, sorry for the, I'm got construction noises. Maybe some of you are having construction work done to your houses too. I'll shut the window. So the relevance of this and the Material World video by Madonna is that if you go and watch that video, you could take it on the surface level of this, whoever this woman is, whoever this female maiden energy is, of going like, some boys kiss me, some boys hug, it's like, and that Lazy song as well, it's like she's got lots of admirers, and it's parodying. See, this came through for me in a reading. I can't remember whose reading it was. It might have been Libra's, and it was all the songs were a diamond. It's like diamond. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, Marilyn Monroe, right? So it was like people see this person on the surface level of like what this person's public face is, of like, oh, I just want diamonds, but actually underneath the surface she wants love. Like that was Marilyn Monroe's thing, right? She just wanted somebody to love her and look after her, and treat her like almost like a child kind of thing, because she'd had, right, I'm getting too much, I'm getting so much through. So the Madonna video, if you go and watch it, she's this movie star, or this and she's doing this scene where she's doing like the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend parody, and she's got all these admirers. Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. If they don't give me proper credit, I can just walk away. But the kind of thing of this is, what she's saying, what she's performing doesn't match her true feelings, because at the end of the film there's like this guy who's trying to romance her. He's like a director or a producer or something like this, and at the end he kind of shows up in this junk car with a bouquet of roses, and that's what she wanted. She didn't want the money and the things that she was saying she wanted in the song. That was just the song. That was just a performance, right? The public persona. What she actually wanted was just someone who was genuine and sweet and real. So go and watch that video if you haven't seen it, to see what I'm talking about. So Marilyn Monroe, they were giving me this as well, because I was getting that eternal child through a lot last week in last week's reading. I don't think it came out for you though, which is really strange. So I don't know why I'm getting all this today for your reading. Perhaps somebody coming to this reading will find it relevant. Perhaps somebody has different placements in the chart. But the eternal child, and the Marilyn Monroe, it's like if you can go and listen to. There's a podcast called the Conspiracy Guys, and they've got a Marilyn Monroe episode. It's quite dark humor. It's quite tongue in cheek. You know, they don't take a lot seriously. So, you know, don't go and watch it if you're going to be offended by things like that. But they do talk about her life, her childhood, the things that she put up with as she was growing up, the way she was treated sexually, and then how she kind of. It's this like little girl lost energy that she almost like wielded this. She was like a victim, and she wielded this power to seduce for her own gain. It was very, very interesting. But yeah, it's like this perpetual child, this eternal child message that's coming through. Okay, finally, and then we can get onto the cards. As I was sort of setting up the reading, I came to light my joss stick, and my daughter had been in my room while she was getting ready this morning, and she'd managed to knock my little joss stick holder with all the like ash and burnt matchsticks. She'd knocked it all over the floor. She'd brushed past it, and it was everywhere. And as I was cleaning it up, I got trouble, 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 always knocking at my door, which is, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible singer, but that's Christina Aguilera. I got trouble, a whole lot of trouble, baby, just like a kid in a candy store. And then I looked it up because I wanted to make sure I was getting the name of the song right, and the video is very like Marilyn Monroe-esque, sort of silver screen temptress. Don't watch that video if you have a very proper disposition, is all I'm going to say. If you're up for a good time, go and watch that video. It's pretty sexy. So I'm trying to drink some more of my coffee. Not coping well today. I'm getting over a cold. I had a really bad migraine last night. Like, it's funny as well because I predicted it the day before. I had for about 30 seconds a really intense migraine, and I said it in yesterday's reading. I was like, maybe one of you has had a migraine. And then last night, no. It was a message for me. It's like, you're going to get a migraine tonight, girl. It just completely wiped me out. I couldn't do anything. That's why I can't read my handwriting on that Mirage Samurai or whatever I wrote there. Okay, I'm going to take a second to tune into the energies to make sure that the reading that comes through is the clearest message possible, that's going to do the most good. And I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, as I was tuning into the energies, they were giving me that line again. You know something, Lou? I'm going to marry that girl. And they're drawing my attention to the Pisces reading and Marilyn Monroe energy again. So if some of you are connecting to a Pisces, or if this is really, really, really triggering something with you, like really, really feeling like this is a message for you, go and watch that Pisces reading too. Because they're telling me, now I did actually check, Marilyn Monroe is a Gemini, which again is a very childlike, playful energy. But I really associate Pisces with this kind of like forever child energy of somebody who believes in fairy tales, of dreams, of knights in shining armor. So I don't know, they're really giving me strong Pisces energy. It might just be something to do with you both being water signs. Cancer and Pisces are both water signs. I don't know, maybe there's something going on with the planets right now. Maybe you've got a lot of planetary action in Pisces at the moment for your birth charts. I don't know, but that's the message that's coming through. They really wanted me to kind of reiterate that. Spoilers! Spoilers, they're telling me. Okay, don't go and watch it if you don't like spoilers. Okay, can we get for Cancer? Okay, we've got one. It's flipped, it's hidden, it's a secret. Spoilers. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. It's funny as well because I saw the Mountain card when I was setting up, which is the obstacles card. Perseverance, yeah, absolutely. And perseverance is very much my Pisces energy. It's my polar bear energy. So again, you may have a lot of Pisces in your chart. Rose, oh my goodness, romance is in the air. So it's like perseverance in love. And that's why I saw all those cats. It was like a lot of false starts, a lot of things that didn't work out, but you've got this kind of perseverance energy. Okay. I'm seeing scales there on the bottom. I don't normally look at the bottom of the deck before I shuffle, but I did, and it stood out to me, so I'm going to mention it. Also, it's interesting, it's got almost like that protective snake around the scales there. Scales are Libra for me. What does it say? Keep your life in balance. Persevere, keep your life in balance. All right, let's keep going. Throne. Oh, I love this card. Position of authority. I don't know why I like it so much, but I really do. I think it's like Game of Thrones. I study Shakespeare. It's a lot of like king stuff, right? And like the myths of Rome, early history of Rome with the kings. Yeah, mythology of kings are telling me something to do with like history of kings, mythology of kings. Who makes a good ruler? It's like the ruler, the person who doesn't want to rule is the best ruler. This kind of thing. Two bells that could be relevant to you somehow. Position of authority. So you may be stepping into a position of authority or dealing with someone in a position of authority. It depends, I think, if you identify with the father or the maiden in that last reading. If you're the father, you're in the position of the authority. If you're the maiden character, you are dealing with a person in authority. This seems to be a common reading for you, Cancer. Sort of like a power balance. Right, oh, I'm shuffling. How many times should I shuffle? 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, okay, I didn't want to take more than one. Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Okay, so you've got that perseverance energy and you are going to triumph. Triumph is predicted with perseverance, okay? Sun. Because that is a strength. Perseverance is a skill. Okay, not everybody has that perseverance. A lot of people give up. So if you have that perseverance, it's a skill. Happiness and well-being. Throne, happiness and well-being. Position of authority, happiness and well-being. Affairs with your family. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Make sure you're acting in good karma, good high honour. Disappointment in some affair. Oh gosh, has somebody been having an affair? That might be past. That might be... Okay, I think this is a side message because of the way the cards came out. Somebody could have had an affair, which has caused some karma for them to play out, and some dealings with their family. Perhaps the family disapproved of the affair, possibly. So I'm going to put those away. I'm going to put those up there because I feel like that was a side message for someone. Okay, act with high honour though, because you don't want to generate bad karma for yourself. What's going on here, please? Can you give me another message, please, for Cancer? Another message here, please, for Cancer. Another message here, please, for Cancer. Thank you. Leg. Always makes me laugh, this card. It's like, oh, it's like Christina Aguilera, Marilyn Monroe, Madonna. Like, hey there, hi. Stepping into a new experience. Oh, yeah, someone could be stepping into a position of authority, getting a new job, experiencing... Oh, yes, they're going, yes. So somebody's had a lot of bad relationships. Somebody's had a lot of trouble in love in the past. Like, relationships have always felt very, very complicated for them and really hard. But it's like this new relationship, if they persevere with it, it's like gonna be a whole new experience for them. It's gonna be like a relationship that they didn't even know, like relationships like that could exist. It's like, I never knew it could be this easy. I never knew it could be. And they're giving me a song. Didn't it could be this easy. Didn't know it could be this hard. No one said it would be easy. No one said we'd come this far. Is it Sheryl Crow? No one said it would be easy. I think it's Sheryl Crow. No one said it would be easy. So maybe actually some of you, maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe some of you have been in a relationship for a long time, you've persevered with it and now it's paying off. Maybe like you had an affair but you worked through it. For some of you, take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Oh, yeah, okay. Too much concern with sexual matters. Going at it like rabbits, they're telling me. Okay. Love is in the air. They're giving me romance is in the air. Love is in the air. It's like that new romance. Love is in the air. This is going to be a long reading for you guys. I'm not going to have enough space on my phone. That came through yesterday as well, I think. Maybe some of you are on the cusp. The cusp of Gemini, Cancer. So if you are on the cusp, maybe go and watch Gemini's reading too. There may be messages there for you. So yes, like you know when you first get into like a new romance, a new love, a new attraction, it's like you get really fired up and like feel really sexy, and you want to just really have a good time, have those new experiences. But there's too much concern with going at it like rabbits. This could be the affair person. I'm sorry if I'm calling you out. I'm sorry. They're giving me ring on it. Beyonce, if you like it, then you better put a ring on it. What is going on in the energies this week? Beyonce, ring on it. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. Like locking down, right? That's what the guy was doing in that Marilyn Monroe sketch. He's like, I'm going to marry that girl. It's like lock it down kind of thing. It's like she's got loads of admirers. She's got lots of options. She's got lots of choice. She likes you because the way that they answered, I always notice. Yeah, it's like wanting to lock her down. But then I'm like a bird, I always fly away. So they're giving me two messages. It's this need to own, like it's like father and maiden energy again. It's like this need to own her, to lock her in a cage. They're giving me like a bird cage, to make her yours. But she's a bird. She needs to fly. You can't lock her in the cage. But if she So this could be you. This could be your story. You were with someone who knew that you had a lot of admirers, so they wanted to trap you. They're showing me like trapping a butterfly. So it can be yours, but it's meant to be free. It's got wings. It's meant to fly. So it's like flying away, but then you found this creep energy. It's like, this is what I wanted. I didn't want the emperor. I wanted the creep. I wanted the weirdo. Does that resonate for anyone? Does it? That was very... I tell you what, some signs I get hardly anything through intuitively. I feel really, really flat with them. And I think, oh my God, I've lost my power. I've lost my power. But no, it's the sign. And because I'm tuning into your energy, Cancer, and because you're a water sign, you're a very intuitive sign. So as I'm tuning into your energy, like it's like I feel like super intuitive powers. I'm like that She-Ra meme. Right, okay. Shut up. What are you talking about? Crazy again. See, sometimes I just feel completely crazy when I do readings. Maybe you feel really crazy. It's so funny how I tune into the different energies of the different signs, the different readings, like the stuff that comes through and the effect it has on me. It really does make me feel like not myself. It's strange. It's good that I can disconnect from it though. Camel, I can recognize what it is and I can disconnect from it, because if I didn't know what it was, I think I really would feel like I was going absolutely bonkers. Right, camel, can you tell me more about the camel, please? The wheel flipped and went back in just to kind of show you. So this is like luck, fate, fate clinging to lend a helping hand. Can you tell me more about the camel, please? The hermit. Okay, interesting. I'm going to pull all the cards and then do the reading, I think, here. Position of authority, happiness and well-being. Tell me more about the position of authority, happiness and well-being. Something flipped and went back in. I'm not sure what it was. Something's hiding again. What was hiding? The camel was hiding, right? Well, now the Muse of Voices is hiding. The King of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords is someone who takes action. They speak the mind. Can you tell me more about the leg, please? Stepping into a new experience. What is the leg? The Seven of Emotions, Seven of Cups, choices. May have confusion because you've got too many choices. Two of Inspiration, that's the Two of Wands. That's making a decision, making a choice. Yeah, making a decision, making a choice. That's confirming the 7 of emotions, making a choice in love, making a choice whether to open your heart or not, making a choice. This is the Marilyn Monroe. They keep correcting me. This is the Marilyn Monroe energy of like, she's got lots and lots of admirers. She's got a lot of options. She's got a lot of, like, if you watch that video of that Marilyn Monroe song, she keeps taking phone calls off these different guys. She's not really interested in any of them though. So I think she likes that I don't know if he's like a producer or a director, you know, because they gave me that Madonna song too. 10 of Pentacles there with the Hermit. Okay, let's keep going. I don't even have to ask. Oh my goodness, 2 10s. That is something closing out for you. That's a big change. Burdens of responsibilities. Right, okay. So what is going on with this 7 of emotions, please? No, they're flipping and going back in. I need to do it on camera so you can see how the cards are acting. Tell me more about the leg and the 7 of emotions. Thank you. Oh, 3 of Swords, heartache. Oh, there she is. Right, I'm sorry. She's got pubic hair. This girl. She's I'll just put my hand over her bits there. This is that Marilyn Monroe energy, right? She's gorgeous. She's being admired. She's up on a stage. This is, and it's like working together. This might be somebody you work with, and another. Oh no, I thought it was the 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, anxiety over this person. She's like heartache and anxiety over this person because it's like she's in the public eye, this energy. She's like, she has all these admirers, and it's heartbreaking to someone. They have a lot of anxiety over this because it's like, it's almost like that creep energy. Just like, why would she be interested in me? Why would she choose me? Because they've got her up on this pedestal. But she likes the creep. Oh, there's devil in the underlying there. I'm seeing this as self-doubt. That creep song, it's like shadow side talking to you. It's like all your doubts, all your fears, all your insecurities of not being good enough. All the thoughts in your head that tell you of everything that could go wrong. All the things that are terrible about yourself. It's like causing your own heartbreak through your own thoughts with no actual. You've not spoken to her. You don't know how she feels, which is tormenting you, like literally like torment, right? King of Cups underneath, yeah, because Page of Cups and Judgment, like there's definitely like a power imbalance here, and this has been coming through for you week after week, Cancer. It's like whoever this is, I'm saying her and him, but you can flip the energies as you need to. There's like, they're looking at each other. You've got this King of Cups with this depth of emotion, but he holds back. And then this Page of Cups, which is like, make the offer, believe in the dream, believe in the impossible. But there can be a trick there. Look, she's got a hand behind her back. I think the trick is this is like the director producer person, right? The boss, the person who works on the film. I don't know why they're giving me as a film. And this is the actress, because it's like the father and the maiden, like the roles. So yeah, he's got that depth of emotion, that abundance of love to give, but he kind of holds back. He might not reveal it all. The trick is that she looks like she's making all these offers of love. She looks like she's entertaining all these people. Again, Pisces. But she's got a hand behind her back. She's not. The act, she's putting on an act. The act that she puts on is not her true self. Judgment there as well. It's like a rebirth energy. It's like things that people might say about people like Marilyn Monroe or Madonna, or who else were they giving me? Christina Aguilera. These very like sexy silver screen siren, like whether it's a singer, an actress, whatever they are, this kind of like sexual persona that they put on, people may judge them because of that, but actually to know their heart, to know their inner self, to know their true self, it's like, that's why the judgment call is here, because they're not taking the offers, they're not taking those cups. Look here, oh my goodness, look at all this. Like, So this is like rebirth energy. It's like redemption energy. They're not the persona that they put on. That's the trick. I think the King of Cups. It's like that. It's like something to do with this fish in the cup as well. Like, look, there's like this fish here. Normally it's a dolphin on the King of Cups card. But it's this fish, and he's got an empty cup here. But here she's got the fish in the cup. So it's like believe in the impossible or fill your cup. It's like he gives her the cup, but the cup has this fish in it. What is this? That's this at the end of the Madonna video. He could give her the ocean. He could give her the ocean. But she has all these other people offering her the ocean, right? All these different things that people are offering her. It's like she's spoiled for choice. Spoiled for choice. So you have to do the thing that surprises her. You have to do the thing that is going to make her laugh. There's a fish in the cup. This person's offering, some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. You know, this person's trying to give her the diamonds and the money. This one's trying to take control. This one's offering her roses. This one's a bit of a snake. You know, maybe like, that's sex, right? That's like sex. This person's offering success and victory. This one's offering trouble. That one's offering her the heart. She's had all that. She's had all those offers. She knows she doesn't want to take those offers because like they look really good as well, right? Money, success, romance. She doesn't want those things. She wants the person who's going to make her laugh. She wants the fish in the cup, the unexpected, the surprise, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Where has this come from? Now they're giving me long stem roses all the way to your heart, but he needs to start with your head. Satin sheets are very romantic. What happens when you're not in bed? What's that? Express yourself, Madonna. How am I getting all this Madonna and you deserve the best in life? If the time isn't right, then I'm gonna get Madonna's gonna come for my ass. She's gonna copyright claim me. Madonna, I love you. Please don't. Then the Knight of Cups taking action. It's like, now is that it? Yeah. Oh my God. Like, is this the truth? Is this what you needed to hear? Is this it? Is this the idea? Is this it for you? Is it like, right now I know how to move forward. I know how to take action. Look at him on on her motorbike. You change the gender out as you need to. It's more about the energies, the things that the people are doing than the sex or the gender on the cards. It's like, yeah, he's making the love offer now. It's like, I know what to do. Thank you. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the reading. I'm done. I'm going now. No, that's not the reading. I've got a few minutes left to pull some more cards. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me about the Camel, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hermit, please. Is this what I think it is? Yes. Okay, Eight of Swords is trapped. Somebody's trapped. They've persevered with a relationship. This is the main message that's coming through. It can be, I'll try and give you variations, but this is what I thought it was going to be. Somebody's persevered with a relationship for a long time. They feel trapped by it. They feel restrained by it. It's like bird cage, like the wings be like the wings in the heart beating against the bars of the chest. The chest is the bird cage and the heart is the bird. They're trapped in a relationship because of stability, because of the financial abundance, because of the material stability that brings to them, but they feel alone. Like, they've been doing this introspective work, they feel alone. Like, it's a camel as well, right? A camel in the desert. Camels store water. Water is emotions. It's like this person's been traipsing on through this desert, this dry landscape for a long time, feeling trapped, I think, by this emperor person. but it's like persevering, you will overcome problems. They're welling up their emotions, they're holding these emotions deep inside them, and they keep going. Their emotion, like this emotional strength is what's keeping this person going. But yeah, feeling really trapped, feeling really, really trapped here. So right, so the King of Swords coming in with this clarity, with the sun, this truth, position of authority, 10 of Wands, putting down your burdens. I think as you're escaping from somebody's control here. What is going on, please? Sorry, my video cut out. I don't know if that's relevant to anyone. Please explain what's going on here. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wanting love. Queen of Cups is expressing love, expressing emotion. Really, like, look, like it's like you've gone through that desert. Oasis. Why was Oasis coming through? Right, okay. Mirage was what I was saying by accident. The way I wrote down that thing with the samurai, the mirage, it's like the oasis, the mirage, the water in the desert. Mirage. So okay, so they're like, this is like you've gone through that desert, you've found the oasis, you are like submerging yourself in your emotions, really kind of like it's real emotional depth, it's expressive love. It may be wanting to express this love because this king here is like, can take action, can take control, can has clarity, has logic, has the perseverance, like it's like a game plan, they're telling me, like a long game plan, strategy, game plan, strategy, king of, but it's wanting an end to this dry period, it's wanting an end to this feeling of being trapped. I'm like a bird, I always fly away, the need to fly. Okay. So we've talked about the Seven of Cups, stepping into new experiences, getting in touch with like a sexual side of yourself as well with that. So I'm just trying to cover up. I think the pubic hair might be a little bit too much, but you know, not for me. But for some of the viewers, perhaps for YouTube, I'm not sure about where the line is with what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. I just feel like that might be tipping over the line slightly. But again, this is like that devil, right? The chained, the sexual energy of like what you're told is acceptable and what isn't acceptable. And like I'm getting kind of like a sexual revolution here almost of like, you know, justice on the bottom there as well. We did see the scales when we were shuffling. It's like social conditioning of what is and isn't acceptable, and sort of turning that on its head about people judging, like if I'm getting like people judging female sexuality as well. It's like you're either the pure housewife or you are the sexy siren monster, like screen siren, right? But it's like that's not what women are really like. It's all persona, it's all like stereotypes, archetypes of female sexuality. There's more depth than that. There's more depth to women than those two like classic archetypes. So here we've got the strength card and the world card. This is having the courage to step into a new experience. The world card is stepping into a new experience. You can see she's almost like stepping through a portal there. You've got that stepping into a new experience. So this is having the courage, having the strength to do that. And it's like leadership as well. It's like the lion, the ego, the taking control of your own life being. You can see it's female, but she's in male lion energy, so like yin yang balance, balancing out the masculine and the feminine within you. The drawing my attention, I don't know why I'm talking about Libra in your reading, but it's something I was thinking about yesterday, and it's kind of coming through again. Libra is an interesting sign because they, maybe you're dealing with a Libra. Libra is an interesting sign because they're actually a cardinal sign. They are a masculine sign. Because they're ruled by Venus, which is a very feminine planet, they often present as being very, very feminine, very girly, very soft, very yielding, like very much like yin energy, right? That's how they present. Underneath that is they're like the camel. Underneath that they've got this. They can take the lead. They can make decisions. They can cut things out. They've got that real masculine strength underneath the surface, which people misjudge Libras a lot because they're the peacekeepers. They're the justice system of the zodiac. They want to keep the peace. They want everybody to be happy. They want everybody to love each other and to be loved by everybody, and to, yeah, they're very soft and yielding and agreeable, but they kind of have the sword energy, right? So they've got that logic, that strategy, that communication, and they're almost like the mother, where they and again, this is Venus. She's a goddess, right? She's a woman. She's a sexy woman, but she's a goddess. Don't underestimate her. So it's this like almost like silver tongue, they're telling me, where it's kind of manipulative, but it's manipulated in a good way. It's like mother manipulation, where it's like you get your way, but you do it in a soft, nurturing, encouraging, bending way, rather than somebody who just kind of puts the foot down. It's like the person who doesn't want to be the emperor would make the good emperor. There's a lot of actual Libras who, I don't know why I'm talking about Libra in your reading, it's really strange, but again, maybe you're connecting with the Libra. There's a lot of Libras in positions of authority in the world. A lot of Librans who make good politicians because they're very fair. They are good at keeping the balance, keeping the peace, negotiating. Yeah, it's they can bend rather than trying to do something by force. So I think Augustus might have been a Libra, possibly. I'm not quite sure about that, or Scorpio. I'm not sure, but he gives me that Libra energy. He's like the negotiator, peacemaker, rather than like a man alike for war and peace. It's kind of like a key theme that comes through in Roman mythology. And then like, who else? I think Theresa May might have been a Libra. So I'm not necessarily saying that they're popular politicians. Politicians are rarely popular. But I share my birthday. I'm a Libra. I share my birthday with Vladimir Putin. So I don't know why this is coming through. But it is. Right, okay, but there you go. Having the courage to step into a new experience. Ace of Swords. Truth. Oh no, I'm spilling the beans now about my my Libra manipulative energy underneath my girly persona. But I think Marilyn Monroe as well, she was a Gemini, another air sign. She was quite like that, where she kind of had this persona of like the little girl lost, come and save me. But that was part of her act. That was part of her way of controlling a situation, of seizing her own kind of feminine power in a world that abused the feminine, right? Okay. I have no idea why any of this is coming out for your reading, Cancer. You're a very interesting sign to read for. Here is your advice cards. On the underline, you have feast, another throne, right? Slow down and celebrate yourself. Slow down and celebrate yourself. And here you go. Now, potion. Did that come through for Taurus, I think? Okay, potion. Remember to practice self-love and garden. Something lovely will grow from this. How nice. I like that card. So I'll read this one first, I think. I'm just going to have a bit of a coffee before I do, though. It's helping me get through the day. It just really, it was like wipeout last night. I just couldn't function. My headache got that bad. It was like I could barely move. So coffee is my friend this morning, helping me get through the day. Okay. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. You're familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actively practiced them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. This can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or it can mean putting on a rosewater face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort your life out before it gets too out of control. Why do I feel like this is a message for me? Because I've had it's been one of those weeks for me where I've had a lot to do. I've had a lot of tasks. There's one that I've not managed to do and I'm kind of beating myself up over it. I'm really proud of myself for everything I have coped with, actually, because I'm quite a lazy person. I'm like Marilyn Monroe in that scene. I'm like, I'm lazy, I don't want to do anything. But I had all these tasks and I planned my time really well. And I got everything done. But I'm at the point in the week where like I've had a breakout of acne because like I've been a bit stressed, and I there's one task that I didn't manage to do that I'm beating myself up over. And yeah, I think the universe kind of took me out and said, right, we're giving you this virus, this cold, we're giving you this migraine, we're sending you to bed. And then my plan for this morning is just to have a hot bath and call it quits on that last job that I didn't get to do. I mean, I could still have time to do it, but it's going to be a bit of a rush. We'll see. I do like a challenge. But remember to practice self-love and self-care. Garden, something lovely will grow from this. Either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. Ready or not, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Get your strength ready. Ready or not, time for that next chapter in your life. Do the thing you feel most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Oh my, why are they speaking to me right now? Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is, if you are about to step into a new experience, it's almost like don't burn out. Push yourself, but don't burn out. Make sure when you get the opportunity to have a long hot bath, or to have a nap, or to pamper yourself a little bit, make sure you make the time in the day to be selfish and look after you. And that's selfish in a good way, right? And look after yourself and pamper yourself and care for yourself, because you're going to need that strength. You've got the perseverance, but you're going to need the strength when you go through that portal. So take the time now, when you have the chance, to relax. Maybe do some yoga, meditation, right? Whatever it takes for you to keep that balance, keep that stability. That's why they keep showing me that Libra card. The scales, keep the balance. Okay, don't give your all and leave nothing left for yourself. All right, Cancer, brilliant reading. I feel like there was a lot of me in there today. It might just because the Justice card kept coming out, but I don't think I've got any Cancer placements in my chart, so I don't know why I feel like that there was so much of me there. But yeah, do take care. Good luck with that. You do deserve these things that are coming towards you. You do deserve this new experience, and I think you're ready for it. Just make sure you practice self-care and self-love. Okay, Cancer, do take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.